Okay, hello everybody. This is the live stream just after my Pokemon Into the Wild event day. So this is recording. I'm recording it at 8:45 p.m. basically in Singapore time, basically GMT plus 8. And I'm going to show you guys how to collect and analyze Pokemon for that are good and bad for PvP, and you guys can try and follow what I do, and then maybe this can help improve your collection of Pokemon that you can use for PvP basically. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing more on the Great League format. So I'm collecting Pokemon below 1500 CP, and this is basically me going through a process on how to choose and how to decide if your Pokemon is good or not. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to be familiar with this website, which is PvP Poke. Okay, this website will help you basically decide which are the top meta Pokemon to use and which to focus on for players who are already familiar with this website. I'm pretty sure this is a very good indicator of what kind of teams you can choose. Okay, but I'm going to be focusing on the team builder section here. Okay, so what I normally do is I just go to the add Pokemon. Basically, this function, what it does is if you type out a Pokemon, let's say Clodsire, okay, you can basically change the IVs here and then decide whether or not whether or not your Pokemon is good for PvP based on the CP that it outputs. So let's say I'm gonna choose a Clodsire that I recently caught. This one. So I'll go to my IVs. Okay. Here you can see it's 1, 5, and 14. What you're gonna do is just fill in 1, 5, and 14, and what comes out is a 1496. And you can see here it's rank 307. So you can see that it's basically this is what my naming convention is. This is basically one of the good specimens that I've caught today in the toxicity event. Yeah, so basically this is how I go through whatever I've caught and basically analyze whether it's good or not for PvP. Clodsire is what is basically the number one meta Pokemon in the this PvP poke site. So this is probably one of the good Pokemon that I can use in the future. Okay, so that's why I've tagged it here as the Great League tag. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna go through some of my Pokemon and then I'm gonna show you how I decide whether they are good or not. For example, everything that you see in blue here is caught today. Okay, so let's take an example of a good Pokemon that I've caught. Let's say okay, let's talk about this one. Um, let's talk about Manectric. Okay, Manectric might not be in the top meta recently, but basically today I've caught this Manectric. If you appraise it here, is in here it's basically 0, 9, and 8, and what it turns out to be is 1500, and it's oh sorry, this is Clodsire. Manectric 0, 9, 8. Yeah, 1500. Okay, and it's basically number 60 in rank in the total of 4096 possibilities. So this guy is basically one of the top Manectrics that I've caught today, and it's pretty good. Just that it's not in the top meta at the moment. So this is probably good for safekeeping for in the future if the meta shifts towards Manectric, or if you can use in any of those smaller cups during the rank climb in the season. Okay, an example of a bad IV, for example, let's say this one. I caught this Ariados, or more like Spinnerack. It's a shiny one. Okay, if you go through the IV, simply type in 10, 5, 12. Sorry, gotta change. Okay, you'll see it's 1492. However, the rank is 2708. What it means is that if it's at this kind of red color rank, it's probably not suitable for PvP because it's missing in a few areas. Although its attack is very high, but I think in defense it's very weak. Okay, so if you can also see the stats. Here it's level 33. Sorry, 33.5, and you'll see its stamina is 13 or HP 138 and defense 97. If you compare this with Ariados that I already have, okay, this is one of my top few Ariados. The HP on this Ariados is basically higher, 140. Okay, you memorize the stats, 128, 97, 138. If you compare it with the good Ariados, basically top 293, it might have a lower attack, but it definitely can tank even basically more damage. So that was an example of a bad Ariados, or a bad catch. So this guy is probably not very suitable for PvP. It can be used, but it might fall short in certain situations, like if you expect to hang on with 1 HP, it probably cannot in a lot of different situations. Okay, and so I'm also going to show you guys basically today's heist. So I got a primate, a shadow primate that can be evolved into Annihilate. And then I've got a Alola Ninetales. This is also not ranked yet. Okay, so I'm basically do it now. Ninetales will be in shadow form. Rank it 13. So this is about rank 3000, so it's probably not the one of the best for fighting. Yeah, so I'll probably not use this and try to source for a better one. Also, do take note that in December we have a community day, right? December 21st and 22nd, which all the previous community days from 2024 will be unlocked. So what will be unlocked on that day is Primate and Annihilate, Victreebel, as well as, let's see, as well as we have Liveni. It's not very high in the meta at the moment. Yeah, that's probably it for my collection. But yeah, so as you can see, what I normally do is I bring whatever I've caught back and analyze on PvP poke, and then this thing helps me decide whether your Pokemon are good for PvP or not. Okay, if you have any comments, do leave them down in the comment section below, and I will continue to do more videos like this if time permits. Okay, thank you very much.